Alright, we are recording. Hopefully we'll continue recording. Technically there's it's Styx Massive Shows. Technically there's a chance that the computer will lock up, but in that case you won't even see this video, so. And stopwatch is going. That's right, I'm in the hideout at the moment. But yeah, I mean, it's technically possible because sometimes the computer doesn't like it when I'm recording things. It shouldn't be the case, though. It's usually good. Alright. But whenever the game stutters, it is kind of annoying. Hang on just a second. Oh, wait, nope. I was alt tabbing. I wanted to shift an OBS window a little bit. But that would cut out the audio, so not doing that. Oh, and I don't know why the Steam overlay is being captured, so that's a problem.
The transport office is at the center of the embassy. Distinguished diplomats, you will have a surprise invitee at the negotiating table.
Alright, so let me just do that. I have to actually alt-tab. That's okay. Oh, no. Alright. I can't really get much, but I do have the guide open for the treasures. But, whew, it's been... Actually, I'm not sure how long it's been. Okay. Since the last two... I needed to do the previous 3 videos when I did them so that I, you know, had videos before getting into a review. That review is done. And then I took a day off, and now I'm here. I don't want to be right here. This is dangerous, but perfect. Okay, I wasn't sure if that actually would be allowed. It says in the landing zone, so it sounded like it was... should have been very near the beginning, but guess not. Oh, yeah, one thing I could mention. Hopefully, well, no, this is all coming out well after, but the sequel was actually being given away by GOG as part of its Black Friday sale. Which is neat. I still have not played that, but that's there, and they do apologize for the it doesn't have the multiplayer that supports, but they include the Akenash set, which means you have the knife that every time you use it to kill somebody, it dissolves their body. Hang on just a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. So just quick saved, because I'm not sure if I can do this. Okay. It did not wake the guy up. Until just now.
Someone there?
Fortunately, the bloodstain vanished. Alright. Just trying to think what all is there I can talk about. And also a quick save again. And I'm gonna... Let me check on this guide. Yeah, it should be. I mean, I know this is the next spot. On the railing off of the main gate on the left section. So that, in theory, is over here, then. I just need to climb this way. I guess one thing is the, it's up higher. Yeah, let's... Oh! Okay. The Threadripper 7000 CPUs have come out. I have not looked too closely, because I know it's like... This thing is still so awesome, what I have right now. The first generation, that's like, no, I'm good waiting until the Zen 5 instead of Zen 4 based. So that's what I'm gonna do, but at least with Zen 4, it is they're showing they do some awesome stuff. Because I don't remember, I might be doing fast or medium for X2. I think it's fast for these, and I do medium as the X264 preset in other things. Okay, he is coming this way. But somebody was doing that while gaming and doing other stuff in the background. It's like, yeah, and I'm running it at slow, which is like, that's actually really, really awesome. Okay, you know what? I really don't want that. And yes, that is the current time. I don't think that matters too much. Okay, so I still want to go up this way. Oh, this could be perfect. Okay. I just need to make sure. Okay. This is stupid what I'm doing right now. Okay, I made it. But where? I did just say... Okay, there it is. There's the treasure. But yeah, it still is. I think that guy, what I was just talking about, I think he was doing that with a, when the... It was either the 32 or 64 core, and it's like, no, I think I'd go with just 24 core. I don't think I need that much, but I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind when the time comes. Which will be, like, at least a year. So, because this thing is too awesome. I mean, it's just... But part of what will also be nice is, for one thing, using a... I am intentionally exploring, by the way, at the moment. But I do know I need to head down there. Nope. I'm gonna stay away from there for the time being. I don't think I have Death from Above, or whatever the equivalent skill is. Oof. I am not wanting to come up right here. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, the level of traversal skills that Styx offers is really... I mean, like, he is a good jumper, good grabber. I mean, it really does help the game be somewhat forgiving and approachable. But yeah, they made this thing so good. The 1950X. But it's just... It will be interesting doing a new desktop build eventually, because I want to do so much storage stuff. Instead of, hey, I still have this drive that works, so why don't I use it instead of doing some stuff that way? Like, nope, actually, new build kind of stuff. It'll be neat. And hopefully very fast. I actually ordered, and they arrived just yesterday for me, a couple drives that I'm going to put into my laptop whenever that gets here. I ordered the Framework 16 laptop, and it's just been delayed, but it's also just not done yet. I'm not even sure if it was not delayed, I'm not sure if it would be here by now anyway. Yeah, I ordered a 2 terabyte main drive and a 1 terabyte. It only takes 2280, M.2 2280s, which is 80 millimeters long, which is like the most common size. Oh yeah, that's right there. And it can also take a 30 millimeter long, 2230. Did I say 33? No, it's 2230. Decided to get those. I'm not sure. Something I might end up doing. I'm just not sure if I will. I want to save and also check the guide for where it suggests the next one is. Okay. Whew. It's up there. I was just realized. Okay, I don't have... Wait. I don't think... Incinerator, that's not where I am. This is the Atrium still. Depending, I might use the laptop, because it'll have the horsepower for it. I may use it to do some, like, actual video editing stuff, instead of just doing, processing, which is what I've been doing for years and years and years. It's just straight processing, which, to be fair, for what I do, that is appropriate, and in some ways, the most appropriate thing to do. Like the review playthroughs, and even these, it's like, well, for one thing, I can just share. Oh no, there is a thing. I can just share the whole videos, but it's like I want to share, especially for the review playthroughs. I want to share the whole thing. I want people to see all of that. Like, oh man, it's gonna be so interesting. The most recent review I did, well, some people might say I eviscerated the game on its story, because it has so many problems. Oh, okay. Let's weigh in this guy. You know what? No. Like, a lot of it is just... like, oh, hey, you already know this information, don't you? It's like, no, I've never had this information, or the thing you're mentioning, come up near me before. What are you possibly talking about? And then you don't find out until so much later, and it's like, yeah, that's other stuff, it's not really acceptable. And other things where it just would jump between themes, which is really disappointing. Okay, this is really dumb. I'm still gonna do it. Hi. Yep, that's why it's dumb. The neck break does actually attract them. Which is probably what actually woke up that one guy earlier. Okay, so I've got to get... well, depending on how long he waits there. Although... yeah, that's not good.
Oh shit! This one got me!
Yep, that just all went bad. There was some stuff I want to do that would involve video editing, but no, this is just a straight product. Oh yeah, that's right, I was talking about the review. Yeah, I went at that story. It needs it though. It deserves it. The funny thing is I actually really enjoy the story overall because the primary characters are so good. I really like how the primary characters were treated. They were interesting, engaging, and they didn't have so many problems. It very much was, hang on. Hopefully I will be able to do this. Like the main story themes, because it's like, it just bounced between some stuff, so it never paid off some stuff that it set up, and it also never set up some stuff that it then tried to give you payoffs on. It's like, what? The way I put it in the review was it lacked coherence. It wasn't incoherent. It lacked coherence. So, since for me, when I think about coherence, I think about lasers. It's like, damn! And I didn't save recently. Lasers are coherent light, meaning it's all the same frequency and all the same phase. The way I would describe this is, for the most part, it's all the same frequency. I mean, yeah, suddenly it leap in what the themes are is not really that. My brain just turned off partially. It'll come back. So it's like, the frequencies were consistent, but the phases were different. So things weren't aligning properly. It's like, the timing of stuff. So it's like there's one character who hates to fly. You find this out when you're landing. It's like, this character should have said it, like, earlier. Especially since this is... Damn it, I got impatient again. Especially since it's also early enough in the game that you're still getting to know these characters. And I write, and I also talked about in the playthrough, that this, in a way, harms the character because it's like, why is it here? It makes no sense to have them mention here that I hate to fly. It's like, when we were starting, because if it's when we're starting, then say, yes, I hate to fly, but this is so important that I will put up with having to be flown somewhere. That's like, that's actually tells you something about the character, that they understand. I can't save under here. Okay. I wasn't sure. There are some places in some games where you wouldn't be allowed to save. But anyway. Yeah, and it's like that really is important and valuable information because it can tell you about that character. As I was saying, that even though they hate to fly, this is still important enough that they will do it. And hang on, I just realized something. What are my skills? Okay. Underneath, the next one is that. Okay. So yeah, I do consider that quite a disservice to the character. And in Borderline, it could harm, because it's like, you now... What is this then? Is it a joke? Kind of thing? I mean, it really just should not have been handled the way it was. And that's a small thing that I'm making more of, but it's still... This is bad writing. And there's so many other places where it's like, why are you doing this? This doesn't make any sense for it to be done at this time and in this way. Alright. Save it. Alright, what's the next one? Unbundle on the stairs down to the right of the main door. So that means it's over there. I just want to... Okay, you know what the funny thing is? I feel like I specifically remember this location. Like, when I played it years ago, I feel like I somehow remember specifically this. What I really want to do is see if I can hit that, and then by accident have an accident kill here. I don't know how I could get over there to do it. Alright, let's just go this way. Okay, no, there is a guy there. But that's it. Everyone else I took care of. Why does it almost look like... I mean, there's not, but it almost looked like... there's actually... Yeah, there isn't a treasure up there. It almost looked like there was. I can't get through there, at least not on this side. Yeah, overall, though, that game I just reviewed, and even though that review should definitely be out before this video, and I still want to, I don't want to name it. As I said, the story I still overall do like, because the characters are just so good, so much fun. There's 4 main characters, and they all... on their own are good, but also,
Right. Anything there?
like 2 of them especially, that are dear friends to each other. They disagree on so much, but they are dedicated friends to each other. That all works so nicely together. And then there's another 2 that just on their own are actually really good. Although one I do also tear into because there's a running joke that they don't like how they talk, but it's like the centuries old and changing how they talk would be easy. It's like, I have a speech impediment. Every now and then I think about trying to get speech therapy to fix that. And it's like, this person has had centuries and they're robots. They can like change out the language back and they're fine, but hasn't done that. I mean, come on. All right. In a bird's nest on a rafter in the room next to got a boat. Not sure who or what that is. We'll be finding out. Now, to be fair, that's not that big a deal, the whole, because it could even be no, she actually does like it, but she likes complaining about it. There is that possibility, which is fair. There are definitely people that would be like that. But it still is just... I find it somewhat odd that you would that you don't have an explanation for it, and there should be. I don't know where the sand is. And we got a guy here. And what I'd really like is if I could get this guy, but... Oh, wait, what? Well, that was not good. Whoops, that was weird. Yeah, overall, really did like the game. And it was...
Who comes there? Understood.
Hopefully they don't all come up. If only one does, I can cover kill. Again. Nope, they might all be coming up.
It's okay. It was nothing.
Okay. Them losing interest is actually very good for me. Anyway, it's a puzzle game, and it's like there were I'm completely serious here. A grand total of 4 puzzles I had any issue with. There were over 121 in the game. That I think is really cool. That I can say that. And it's like I literally can, because I kept close enough track of my notes. Where'd the knight guy go? He's actually not a knight, but where did he go? You know, I think I'm just going to leave him for the time being. I may end up coming back here and we'll do stuff then.
Oh, my head. Holy shit, this damn headache won't go away. It's pounding away like a new whore's bed on payday. I can't think.
Yeah, he does have some interesting expressions. I don't remember what the game probably is rated M. It might be T or T15 or something. I'm not sure, but yeah. Like, this is dangerous. Still gonna do it. I just saved, so okay. See, it's in shadow here, so it's advantageous to drop them there.
Now, what is going on over there? A monster! That one's mine! No!
Okay, no one else heard that, so we're good. And there just happens to be a health potion there. Alright. There. So now if I can get up here... This actually might get me exactly where I want to... Yes.
Hey, Godbert. I've been waiting for my little delivery a week now.
It's coming. Be patient. Tomorrow without fail. I'll have the goods.
You better, Godbert.
There we go. One troublemaker less. I just have to get rid of the body. Do I throw it in the vacuum, or do I put it in the closet?
Alright. But yeah, I mean, it's like only 4, and like what? But one of those. Okay, so one of them I solved. Of the 4 puzzles, 2 of them were like actual. No, I don't like how this was designed. One was okay. It was me. I screwed up while thinking. Like I basically got attached to thinking about the answer in a specific way, and that got me stuck. How do I get up there? Because that might be back here, the thing. Like, there is a nest right up there. Anyway, but one was just, yeah, if I had kept working at it, I probably would have figured it out eventually. One was just demonstrating that there are times when it seems like the rules are inconsistently being applied. This might... If I can get back up there, I might be able to get over. Anyway, so it's like 2 were more like, yeah, well, one I would have been able to solve with enough time. Or if I just could get out of my thinking, out of my head, kind of thing. One I did solve, but it's like, yeah, I don't like how that worked because it felt arbitrary. And I hate it when puzzle games do that. Where it seems like it's just scripted that it's supposed to work this way, as opposed to it actually making sense that it works this way. I can't tell. But, why didn't you grab the other thing? Why didn't you grab the other thing? I mean, there's nobody here to hear me, so I can do that. Okay, how did I get up here? There we go. But then 2 were, okay, I don't think that the game has taught me to do things in this way. And then another way, it's just, I despise in puzzle games when so to me, yeah, I can't figure out how to get up there. But also might not be that, it might be somewhere else. Hang on, let me just, yeah, there's actually somewhere else. The room next to Godbert. Whoop, that's not what I wanted. There we go. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that's right. That to me, the satisfaction in a puzzle game comes from finding the solution to the puzzle, not executing it. But some games, it's very... Okay, yeah, it's right there, actually. Some games, though, have very much puzzles where it's... No, it's... The solution is obvious, but you have to fight to get the execution right. And I hate that. It's like, I hate when it's like, no, it's a pixel-perfect design. It's like, why? This doesn't, in my opinion, add anything to the game. On a crate under the path to the embassy? Yeah, and it's just... I hate that design. Fortunately, this was basically none of that. Some in the game, but very little. Very, very little. I mean, it really only was the one, and it's an optional one at the end of the game, too, so it really is not that bad. It was, no, you need a pixel-perfect position, and it's just, that's... Yeah. As I said, I just believe that the satisfaction should come from the solution, from finding the solution, and it can take a while to execute on a solution. I'm okay with that. Where it's like, oh yeah, you have to we end up getting it right in there, but it's like, it should never be that, oh, you just happen to get the angle right, or oh, the angle's wrong, that's why this or that isn't working. I think that's just bad game design, plain and simple. Yeah, I can't cover kill him from here. I mean, this is incredibly dangerous, but I just saved, so... Yep.
This one's for me.
By the way, where's my heart rate at? Let me do that. I'm just gonna go through that. I just want to see what... Okay. It was saying in the 90s earlier, and I don't know why I would think that. My heart rate shouldn't be that high at the moment. Well, actually, no. I take it back. It might be. I might be sick. I've not been feeling that good recently, but I didn't think I was sick. Whoa. Framerate really wasn't happy right there.
By the heart of the tree.
Yep. Oh, that's okay. I want to be back on this side anyway. Yeah, let's see if I can get up there. I will admit I'm not sure how. And this just gets me in here, which I don't think helps. Yeah, it doesn't. Because if I can get up here, that'd be good. It might... I'm not sure. I will be spotted here, won't I? Oh no. Well... Okay, it's hard to say. But I might be able to get this guy, is what I'm thinking. Nope.
Noise. He's... Man!
This is not good. Like, I'm gonna run out of time. Oh, I'm so lucky that body's not being discovered. No, I actually do remember at one point when I played this, I tried disposing of every body by just throwing them down there. But I would throw them down to this ledge because I'd forget that it was here. Hang on, I need to get a drink of water. Okay, he didn't look the right way to catch it. And this guy comes like right near it, so I might be able to get him too. that... Oh, wow. I am very lucky with that guy's path over there. Okay. Save.
I think I saw something move.
Okay. Nope. I do not know what this guy is doing.
I think I saw something move.
Okay, he's not going to turn around. He works at that position, so... Not a concern. And by the way, because I think I have said before, I do consider stealth games to also be a type of puzzle game. It's just typically also involves action, but it's like, you know, here, I'm solving this puzzle of how to eliminate all these people, but it's like later when you end up with the elves and the actual knights. I know I'm calling out the guys knights, but no, these guys are knights where you have to engage them in a certain way. That I hate. That I will hate, because now that does make it become about the execution, not about solving the puzzle. Although in some cases it is, because like figuring out how you can have them underneath a thing to drop stuff on them, because that should kill them outright. Okay. There. Just want to check. Okay, so it's, yeah. The one over here is the next one. Like that one right there. Oh, cool, and knives. I wish I had known that. But yeah, so it's, but even still, I mean, really any game I hate that when it demands perfection, but at least it is, like when you're talking about, say, Super Meat Boy, it's like, yeah, but it's also how the game is intentionally designed, so you can't get too angry at that. It's like that is the idea. Okay, and the next one is over there. Yeah, going back to the laptop, I do have an idea for something I want to try doing. That would involve actual video editing, not just processing. Or at least it could involve actual video editing, not just processing. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember if I mentioned in any of the previous parts I'd done a presentation recently talking about science fiction. Because I've written actually 2 science fiction stories. Man, cover kill is nice. But when talking with somebody, he gave me a suggestion of how I could potentially try promoting the books, because that's where I'm lousy. But he gave me a suggestion. It's like, that is actually really good and something I'd be very comfortable doing. That's not good. The suggestion was that I basically do smaller videos on the presentation, because I go through and explain some of the science fiction that in there and some of the reasoning as well. And so just the idea of making videos from that, just seeing little dedicated things. And I do really like that, because I'm totally comfortable getting on YouTube, and obviously, and doing stuff like that. And And yeah, a lot of it's science fiction. But there's also a lot that would be like, no, that there is specific reasoning, and oh man, it went perfectly for some of it too. Okay, this is actually really dangerous. Oh, let me save even while I'm carrying him? Wow, I did not expect that. Like, I mean, there was one thing, so, as it's science fiction story, specifically space-based, and, okay, I think I'm good to do this. I am definitely getting aggressive at the moment. But I don't like the term interstellar space. I think that it's lousy for various reasons. And I share that. That's legitimately part of it. Part of the presentation. But it's in the books. I came up with a different term for it that I think makes more sense, is more approachable, and oh my god, the presentation on it went so perfectly. Like, you could not have scripted it any better than that. Because even though I was presenting to a bunch of people interested in science, I asked the question, who knows, like, if I just, what's the definition of interstellar space? Like, what is that actual barrier, that line between stellar and interstellar space? And it's just like, okay, leaving it at that, I'm not giving you the definition yet. What is it? And I asked a guy, and he gave such a wrong answer. And he wasn't, like, making it up. Like, no, he just gave his answers just really wrong. I love the guy. He's a great guy. I've known him for about a year. So it's all okay. I did apologize to him later because I made such fun of him for that. But then I went through and explained what the definition is, why I think it's got a problem. Gave a couple alternatives, and then, alright, now here's the name, here's the other name that I use for it. And it's like, and there's a definition to it as well. He's like, what does it mean? But I turned to somebody else, because the first guy was like, I'm not answering any more questions from you. It's like, yeah, that's fair. And he was uncertain. The other guy I asked, he was like, what do you think that means? But he gave the exact definition. It's like, yes. It was perfect. That all went perfectly. Because that's kind of the point I was trying to make. Interstellar space is a lousy term for if you're just trying to have people understand what the hell it is you're talking about. So that's why I came up with a different term. And that's kind of also my point for why science fiction has a value to it, including to people that are interested in studying science. So that it's like, oh, I want to know more about science fact. It's like, well, some of the science fact is lousy. Interstellar space is a lousy term. I also say I don't completely enjoy the movie. That's for other reasons, though. I did actually watch it 2 or 3 months ago at this point. And by and large, I enjoyed it, but it's like, nah, some of that, it just, I knew, some of it was, you knew what was coming kind of stuff, which, I mean, I can't always hold against the game. But, no, as far as the science goes, I don't like I don't like wormholes in general, though, in science fiction. And I don't like how the travel through it was presented. I did like how they showed it existing, though, that it was in fact a sphere in space. Like, yes, for how I see a wormhole working, that is completely accurate to the best of my knowledge. That you would see there'd be like a bubble in space where the surface would show you basically the other side of the wormhole. Yes. But I don't think that traveling through a wormhole, a real one, and I also don't think that you could make one. I don't think that there would be such a thing as an artificial wormhole. I'm trying to figure out where the hell am I going next? Oh, okay. Did I actually get that one? I don't remember. Did I pick the one up? Oh, no, I didn't. It's right over there. But a natural one traveling through it should be no different than traveling through normal space. Because, I mean, it's... The way to think of it is imagine like a donut. And normal space, not wormhole space, would be you have to travel around from one point to another on the... from around the outside, whereas the wormhole would be you travel around the inside. And so that can allow it to be shorter.
I think I saw writing over there.
But notice it's all the same donut. So it's like that's what I mean by it should appear the same. An artificial wormhole, maybe that would be different because it might not be an actual wormhole. But I don't like the idea of artificial wormholes. Okay, so I got that one. On the railing facing the blue building that you don't enter, the open courtyard next to the previous one with 3 humans stand and talk. What? Oh, I actually did this wrong. I picked up that one. So on the railing at the top of the stairwell from the bottom to the 2nd floor near the embassy across from the docked airship. So that's like up here. Up here, up there, something like that. But yeah, I just don't like it because and I also did explain that. Because it's one of those things I consider artificial wormholes unreasonable. And I think in science fiction, it all needs to be reasonable. You need to be able to explain it and have people understand it. And even better if they can understand it without needing explanation. Yeah, right there. Okay. Like the other definition for what I use for interstellar space instead. Essentially, it's like, that the fact I didn't need to explain to the guy. It's, here's the term. And he figured it out. That's ideal. But with our artificial wormholes, though, it's like, yeah, you'd have to be changing the topology of the universe. And I really don't think that's viable. I think the universe would be a topological invariant. Would be topologically invariable. So you can't change it from a sphere into a donut, which would involve punching holes in it, too, and then you'd be left with these disks that technically in topology could be stretched out to form other things. I mean,
It's coming soon. Fuck, I got my weapon so sharp this morning that I cut myself shaving with it.
And so you look like a prick just in time for inspection. Well done.
Oh, here we go again.
okay. We do have a guy here, but I can hide right here, so... Okay, that guy's going up. This is dangerous, I'm still gonna do it. I mean, like, this is really dangerous since I'm right next to the light. I think... Yes, okay. Alright, there. And save. Let me also just see where the next one is. After climbing the wall to the blue rooms, on a railing overlooking the docks where the guys who talk about the inspection end up. Okay, so that's still up there. Because those 2 guys walked off. Oh, it actually might be right up there, based on the screenshot in the guide. Yeah, that's the treasure locations, no video. Something like that is the name of it, and it's the same guide I used years ago when I originally played this, and it's very nice. I really do like it. I also just like the fact that it is without video. So many guides. It's like, oh yeah, just watch the video. It's like, all I need is, like, just tell me where and give good screenshots. I'm not entirely sure how I might be able to separate these two. I'm now out of the knives, but that's okay. Okay, I got so lucky with that timing. I will say, just going back, I'm okay with other things about the universe changing, but the topology, I just don't think that that one is right. I don't. Okay, so what's the last one? After climbing... Oh. Well, that's a problem. I don't know where this last one is. Okay, so just looking back. Oh, I never did get that one on the table, did I? Oh. I do, in fact, know where that is. I might... Yeah, I even saw it. I just didn't get it. Okay. Alright, no, it is. Right here. Ow! Damn! There. Okay, there. I need to get down there. It's like, it's all the way back towards the beginning. But yeah, there's plenty of other things in science fiction I think are fair for changing about the universe. Although I do think that I did have an idea a while ago, and I still have it. I just haven't done anything with it. The idea of having natural wormholes and figuring out how they would be used, how they would be applied. And just looking at things concerning that, I think could be an interesting story. Where it's like you find them and you find a way to move them, but what does that lead to? And I don't really mind talking about it some, because it's like an idea. I've remembered an idea in my notes, but that doesn't mean it's an idea I will act on anytime soon. And that's kind of my line for some of the story stuff, where if it's, my comfort talking about something is if it's something where I can expect I may do something with it soon. Oops. Or I'm actively working on it, I might be like, yeah, I'd rather keep some of this close to my vest. Or if it's... Like, there's also one that... It is kind of sort of controversial. Oh, crap. I mean, it's not really controversial, but it's just I could see... Oh, cool, he's got a knife I can take from him. I think I can put him down anywhere, actually. Was like, yeah, I'd rather have that one, like, fleshed out more and partially written before I talk about it, kind of thing. But yeah, I think just in here, I don't remember I remember coming in here. I don't remember picking it up. I did pick it up. Damn it. Okay. Yep, wrong button. There we go. Alright, so... On the railing of the main gate wall on the left section, and then on the table. The table's... Well, hang on, it's... It's also just below the previous one, is where this is. The very first, so it's like up there. So let's check it. I actually don't quite remember if I even did come... No, I did. Yeah, because I got bodies up here. Yeah, and it was over here. Like, even in the screenshot, you can see that it's right here. Okay. So I got 1 and 2. 2 archers and the guard patrolling them, so it's like right up there. Oh, what is that? No. Why are you doing any of that? You know what? What time is it? Yeah. That time seems like it should have been right now, but... yeah, because it was over here, it's like, that might actually be safe. I am just very curious about that right there, that opening. Oh, it's just directly into here. Okay. Yeah, and I did come this way. Bodies tell me so. Oh, yeah, I'm kinda... I'm gonna bundle on the stairs down to the right of the main door. It looked like it's... oh, no. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. There we go. Oh, and there's something here. Let me save. Alright, so I'm good to leave the area now. Ah, okay. But, yeah, anyway, the wormhole, natural wormhole story, where it's like, you know, imagine you have one and you can get moving in, and it's like, you know, this would be a tremendous thing. It's like, you could connect any 2 faraway locations, so imagine connecting one from near Earth to near another planet that could be habitable. Okay, you know, sort of what you see in Interstellar, except you actually, like, put it directly near the planet, instead of... you know, you gotta come up with these advanced systems and figure out which plan to go to, instead of doing all that. I was like, nope, it's right where you want it to be. It's like, yeah, that could enable so much, but I think that what you would likely end up finding with humanity is that they would end up putting it just where they want it. So it would be like, airports where it's like, yeah, New York would have an airport, LA would have an airport, Chicago would have an airport. Why would there be an airport anywhere else, kind of thing? It, you know, where it would just end up being where in specific positions, and that's it. That you wouldn't actually see it because it would become too inconvenient for the people making the choices. Like, you know, the people that would decide, oh yes, I want... that could make the decision where they want. I mean, it's kind of like the whole... kids threatening to go and throw water in front of the superintendent's house in winter so it freezes, and it's like, oh, well, if it's icy here, then that must mean we need to cancel school, kind of thing. It's like we'd end up just seeing that develop, where it's because, oh, I see it's a problem, therefore it is a problem. So when something is a problem for other people, it's like, well, it's not a problem for me, so why do I care? I think that you would see stuff like that happen. Okay. I think I just saved, but...
There's something out there.
Who goes there? Understood.
okay, I'm just heading out. I screwed up. Hang out here, and that's also kind of perfect because I need a drink of water. Oh, that's better.
No, there's nothing.
Hmm. Okay, so I know I gotta save here. I don't know. This might not work.
Hey, if you're gonna hear me, you better show yourself. No, 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 no.
Perfect. Because that both of those were quick-ish. Well, the second one was certainly quick, and I needed it to be. The heck? Why'd that door open? And there is a third person. Oh, that might be why the door's open. Might be that the third person came through. Okay, there. I'm just trying to think, are there any other story ideas? Hello. I have a feeling that guy is just gonna be there. Oh no, maybe he did move. Oh, he's right there.
No!
He should not have yelled.
Tasty.
I don't know why he said tasty like that. Alright, yeah. I don't actually want to do another... I want... Right now, at least. Well, no, I can, I guess. So then actually, yeah, I will save... 2018. Yeah. Okay, save there. I'm just thinking I will... Oh, yeah, and actually, hang on. What is the actual name for the... It's just Akenash's Atrium. Okay. For the notes. It's definitely been a while. 16 days. So yeah, I'll stop the recording here, start the next one, moving into the new level so that we get whatever introduction it has, if there is one. But yeah, I'm also gonna take like a few minutes to take care of some other things at the moment. But hey, no crashes, yay! Alright, yeah, see you next time.